Okay, so this should be looked at carefully. Let me just have a look, see here quickly. This is an example of a Beetle clause, which has got a couple little problems in it. It's picked and chosen from different clauses, it's not one estate agency's clause. So it says here, the seller shall, at his or her expense, deliver to the purchaser before transfer a certificate issued by a government-approved entomologist. That's archaic language. We shouldn't be using terms like that anymore. You can use SAPCO approved in that case. Confirming that all accessible timbers, now that's important because we can't do anything about timbers we can't see. So if there's a carpeting and wooden floors underneath, those floors don't get inspected. If the buyer moves in, lifts up the carpets, and there's beetle, that's just their tough luck. Okay. This one excludes Wendy houses. There are two schools of thought here. Should Wendy houses be included or not? One school of thought is, well, it can spread from there if there's an infestation, which is correct. And yes, it should be treated. Is it a risk to the bank? No. So one has to weigh up what you want in a sale agreement, what you want to cover and what you don't. Wooden fences and garden sheds also not included. And then have a look at this. Have been inspected and are free of infestation by anobium, hylo, oxy. So those are the three most common ones, but they're not the only ones. Just say wood-destroying insects, and then you cover all of the beetles that eat wood. And then the seller shall cause to have the infested timbers treated or replaced with, that's not my spelling mistake, by the way, that was from a sale agreement, with a new pre-treated timber at his or her expense. We've seen beetle clauses that only allow for replacement. That's very bad, because if you, let's say you've got one floorboard that's got beetle, now you're going to take it out of the lounge, one floorboard out, and put a new piece. It's going to look horrendous. It's never going to match. And the buyer could actually argue later, I want all the floorboards replaced to match because I didn't buy the house that looked like this. So we want to make sure that it's treat or replace as per the recommendation by the specialist, not the agent. So here's a suggested beetle clause. This is one we recommend. It's on our website as well. Sorry, Tristan, I'm touching the mic every now and again, I see. I'll try not to. So the seller shall, prior to registration of transfer, arrange at his or her expense to have the accessible timbers inspected by a qualified wood borer, not beetle. You get lots of types of beetles. Wood borer is the right term. Wood borer inspector who is a member of the South African Pest Control Association for infestation by wood-destroying insects. Where no infestation is found, a wood borer certificate of clearance will be issued. Where infestation is found, the certificate of clearance shall be issued once the replacement and or any treatment of timbers found to be infested has been carried out in full. That is a reasonable clause that doesn't put too much strain on the seller, but still covers the bank with everything that they need. Okay. You could add to that Wendy houses, picket fences, lean-tos, and things like that are excluded. Okay, that would be a decision that has to be made. Now, we are finding quite often beetle being quoted for by other compliance companies that are not, it's not necessary to treat. And I'm going to show you